Hey everyone, I hope you're all really well. I don't normally do a video on a Monday, but I put out quite a serious video last night, which I really nearly took down. My finger was hovering over the publish button for ages, and then it was just like 3, 2, 1, click, do it. And then as soon as I did it, I was like, what have I done? I tell you why, because the video is about like a cancer scare I'm going through at the moment, and the reason why I nearly took it down is talking about it and telling the world about it made it feel more real. Up until now, I've chosen to ignore it, to distract myself, to keep myself busy. Now suddenly I've told all of you and it's real, if that makes sense. But the reason for this video today is really to do with videos that I've got coming up, the first one on Wednesday. So obviously that video yesterday was really serious. And I'm not going to turn this channel into a depressing health channel. I'm not going to make every video from now on about that. I am going to go back to regular service, even though I myself feel rubbish. It helps me to make videos for you that are upbeat. And I just wanted to let you know that the videos until whenever are going to feel irrelevant and out of touch compared to yesterday's video. I'll give you an example. At the beginning of every month, I block film my videos for the month and I upload them into YouTube, and you can schedule their uploads, which means once you've uploaded them and you've scheduled them, you can sit back for the whole month and they just, on the date and time you've allotted, they go live. My next video going live is going to be this Wednesday. And the video is, as I say, it's going to feel completely out of touch with the video on Sunday. It's about, what is it about? It's about beauty treatments. It's about the upper blepharoplasty I've spoken to you about that I want to do. It's about treatments I've had in the past. It's about like surgery basically. And it's scheduled, it's in the diary. It's going to go live. And and then the next video is going to be like a birthday haul. That's going to be on Sunday. So again, I'm coming to you and just giving you the heads up that any videos you see from now on are not going to be cancer or almost cancer related. They're not going to be about that. They're going to be about light-hearted things to do with other stuff that are not related to that. Now, I do just want to, as I say, bear that in mind. When Wednesday comes and you see that video, don't be surprised. It's a video that I filmed many weeks ago before I got the news, when I was in a different headspace, and it's uploaded, it's going to go live, and that's the situation there. I did just want to thank massively you guys who left me a lovely comment, and actually not just even the comments on YouTube. I've had loads of you sending me DMs on Instagram, and you guys are the sweetest. I've got the nicest community on here and I do not take it for granted. I never have done and I never will do. You are all lovely and I recognise your names, like when you write to me, I recognise your usernames. I read my comments. I try and keep up with responding as much as I possibly can. It's been difficult on the video that I did yesterday because it's crazy, like for every one person that I respond to, and I write a lot. I don't write like a quick thing, I tend to write a paragraph. For every one person I respond to, I'll get like 10 comments come through and I can't keep up with it. So I've responded, and I still am responding to as many as I can. But if you left a comment and I haven't responded to it, the chances are I have actually read it, because I was scrolling, reading. Actually, one of my friends watched the video and messaged me. I didn't even know that she was going to watch the video, but she watched it and then messaged me this morning and said, I saw that, I didn't know you were going through this. And I was like, I didn't really want to tell anyone, but I felt like telling all of you because, as I say, I got the results. Now what's happening is I'm waiting for more surgery. As soon as I get the date for the surgery, I'll let you know. It's meant to be before Christmas. I'm hoping massively that this surgery is going to be the final set of surgery. I don't want any more surgery after this. I'm hoping this is going to be it. I have got, at the moment, and I've never had this before in my life, and I can relate to anyone now who has got it. Will say I've got like a health anxiety going on right now. Probably because Louis is molting really badly. I've developed like an itchy, dry cough, and I've convinced myself it's lung cancer. Because I got told, they told me if it was melanoma, it spreads to the rest of your body and you end up with cancer in completely different places. And I've just convinced myself that that's what's happened. And I'm turning into a hypochondriac because of this. But as soon as I get those final results and I've been given the all clear, I'm going to breathe the biggest sigh of relief. And I'm already so grateful that so what it was a mole, dysplastic junctional nevus, which means it was a type of mole that was on the way to turning into cancer, and they believe it was weeks away from becoming melanoma. So it's pretty scary stuff. And for me, whenever I thought about skin cancer, well, I never really thought about skin cancer, but whenever I thought about it, I thought, oh, it's a mole, you just chop it off. No, it spreads. It spreads, like, I don't know how, in your bloodstream or what, but it spreads to the rest of your body, and you can end up with tumours elsewhere. So it's not just skin cancer, you know, it's serious. So I said to you in that last video, guys, if you're watching, if you have any sort of lesion or mole or mark that plays in the back of your mind, I know finding time to see the doctor is not always convenient, but go and get it checked. Like, please go and get it checked. Like, if that video helps just one person, I would be so grateful, because that's what I wanted that video to do. I wanted that video, I was going to only put it on Patreon, which is my private channel, but David convinced me to put it on YouTube because he said he felt that you guys should know, and that because it would help someone. So that's what I'm really hoping. Yeah, so before I go on the rest of the stuff, just to let you know, the next videos coming up are going to feel frivolous. They're not going to feel connected at all to the video I did on Sunday. They're videos I filmed many weeks ago in a lot of cases in October, and they're just scheduled for upload, and they will upload as time goes on. So if you see it, and if you're like, this is weird, why are you talking about cosmetic surgery when you're going through a cancer scare? That's why. It's a really old video. So please just bear that in mind. Do you know, at the moment, I feel so depressed with all of this as well. Like, since the 3rd of November, when I got the letter from the NHS to say we need to talk to you about the results, which sent me on a wobble. But then since Friday, the 7th, which was last Friday, getting the results back, I just can't be bothered to leave the house. I just don't want to go anywhere. I can't. I love the gym, can't bring myself to go. I just can't do it. I just want to stay at home and fester, and it's terrible. And I'm just, as I say, looking forward to getting this final surgery in, and I'm putting it out there to the universe. It is going to be the final surgery. I'm not going in for any more, and hopefully this will be it. But to those of you who said you were going to pray for me, that means so much. You know, I'm really into the universe and manifestation. It really works. And to me, prayer is manifestation. And so for you to say you would do that for me, I was so upset last night just reading your comments. Like, upset in a nice way, not in like a sad way, but just in, you know, the support you were giving me, and also those of you telling me your own stories. It means so much, particularly those of you who have written to me because you've had the same mole, the same type of mole. It means so much. Okay, the next thing, just to update you on briefly, speaking of blepharoplasty, so today at 2 o'clock, I have got my appointment with my surgeon to discuss upper blepharoplasty. I would have cancelled the appointment, to be honest, but the reason why I didn't is because I only found out about what this mole actually was on Friday afternoon, by which point it was too late to cancel or move today's appointment. So I left it in the diary. I'm gonna go there, I'm gonna vlog it. Keeps my mind busy, you know, it keeps my mind occupied to be able to like film and vlog stuff. So I'm just gonna try and like throw myself into that process. I'm gonna vlog it. And what am I doing with the blepharoplasty? It's not important to me right now, obviously. It's so not important. It's the most unimportant thing in the world. I will do it, but I don't even want to think about doing it until I've got the final results back through for my ankle. As soon as I get the all clear, then I feel like my life will be back on track again. But until that time, I just want to park everything for now. Just, you know, thank God as well, I'm pretty much done with my work now, and this couldn't have come at a better time, because it's been actually really difficult since July, doing conference calls and stuff with people, and they're like, hey, how are you? Did you have a nice weekend? And like, you have to lie, and you're like, yeah, it was brilliant. Like, but in your head, you're like, no, it wasn't. I could have cancer. And then when I had the operation on my ankle, what was really hard as well is I went to Fairfax and Favour for my birthday, and I'd had the operation on my ankle, but I'd had it like 2 weeks before, but I still had the bandages on, and I was like trying on boots, and I didn't want to tell them in the shop what I'd had done. I hadn't told anyone at that point, and I didn't want to be like weird about zipping up the boots, so I was just like 3, 2, 1, zip it up, and it was like squeezing it, and it hurt a little bit, so I wasn't keeping the boots on for very long. It's been a weird time, and that's another reason why I just wanted to tell you all, because I'm sick of keeping it a secret. So yeah, the blepharoplasty, I am going to do it, but I'm going to chuck it back into the new year. What I should have my results back, I really hope, before Christmas. I just want to get this done and dusted. When I do the blepharoplasty, provided my results are clear, I'm probably going to do it end of January, beginning of February, depending on the surgeon's schedule as well. So that's going to be my plan. That's going to be what I do. But yeah, just to say once again, you guys, if you're still watching this video, thank you if you are. Please bear in mind, the videos coming up from now moving forward are going to feel unimportant, out of touch, unrelatable, compared to what I spoke about yesterday, because they are videos I filmed a long time ago. They're all scheduled for upload, but also moving forward, any videos I make moving forward, I'm not going to make everything doom and gloom. I am going to try and keep positive and make fun stuff for you. I'm not going to, do you know what I mean? I'm not going to come on here and every video is going to be about this. Thank you all for watching. I hope that all makes sense. You know, I'd like to say actually, just briefly, if on videos moving forward, I'm going to try and do the same, but if you see any comments from people that maybe haven't watched this video and they are throwing stones about, you know, why are you talking about surgery when you've got this cancer, a risk thing, I'm going to try and correct people as I go, not because of me, but because I don't want them thinking that I'm being disingenuous or something. But if you happen to see a comment from anyone like that, can you just let them know, look, go and watch this video. Sophie explains their videos made ages ago, but also this channel is not going to be a doom and gloom health channel moving forward. So if you could just let people know, spread the word is what I'm saying. Thank you to all of you, and I'll see you in the next one.